Hello boys and girls, I am Comic Cap, and today's video is going to be about 20 books that I am sending to CGC for grading and kind of my estimated what they're going to be. I want to review those books, but before we get into those videos, please hit that subscribe button, like this video so I can continue to making other videos. I do plan on making some videos on how to clean and press books and some other cool stuff, all comics related. So hope you enjoy this video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Okay, so here they are in alphabetical order. The first book is Alpha Flight Volume 2, number 17. A lot of people are like, that's not very exciting. Why would you send that out to be graded? Low print run, first appearance of Big Hero 6. I don't want to open it, but it does have a little color rub on the back cover. There is a slight non-color breaking seam or fold in the front cover that I pressed out for the most part, but still see it a little bit. So I'm hoping this comes back an 8 or higher. All right. Next is obviously 252. Very, very nice copy of this book. A couple little ticks here and there, but probably one of the coolest books I have in my collection, not because of the value, just because I was always a fan of this cover, and it's an iconic cover. Cool book. Next is Amazing Spider-Man 299. First cameo of Venom. Todd McFarlane cover. Same thing here, you know, not a perfect book. You see you got a little bit of ink rub off or something there. Probably at 8, 8.5-ish. Nice book though. Then you got Amazing 300. A little bit better than a 299. I'm really hoping this is a 9 or better book, but obviously we'll see. Okay, now we got Amazing 361, first Carnage, first print. So nice book, a little bit of spline creases, a little bit of color on the staple there. Probably 8.5-ish, I'm guessing. Still also nice book. Okay, now this book, if you asked me 2 months ago, I would never even have this in my grading file. Since the WandaVision show came out, this book obviously spiked. I bought it for like a quarter or something somewhere. I mean, it was in like a thrift bin. Not a perfect book. Color missing right there. Other than that, a couple little spline ticks. Probably a 7.0, I'm guessing, but still a cool book. Alright, then we have the first Taskmaster Avengers 196. Mid to high grade. Look at the spline of the book, a little bit of wear, some spline ticks, probably 7.0 to 8.0 range, but even at that, still got some nice value to it. Then you got Avengers 257, first Nebula. This, I'm hoping, is a 9 or better. I mean, this is a nice copy. Not really much wrong with it at all, but you know, we'll see what happens when we get it back, but I'm guessing 9 or better. Now we have Fantastic Four number 53, second appearance of Black Panther. Obviously there's a chunk missing out of the cover. Got a couple little fold marks. Probably 4.0, maybe squeak a 5.0 out of this book, which would be nice. Alright, you have Hulk 377, first Professor Hulk. Hopefully my best copy going to CGC. A little bit of creases here, nothing crazy. Hoping it's a 9.0, but it might be an 8.0. Hoping I have better luck than the last two I sent in. These are the last two I sent in. This shocked me because it had a big crease on the back cover that I didn't see, and I should have pressed it before I sent it, and it was a total waste of grading. But if I pressed it, it probably would have been an 8.0, but that's what happens when you don't look at your book in good detail. It's my first time sending stuff out. Learn from my mistakes, try again. Alright, we got the original X-Men 109. First Vindicator / Guardian. Not a perfect book by any means. Got some fold marks and hard to see. It does have a water stain kind of on the UPC right there. A couple ticks, but I'm hoping 5.0, 6.0 maybe. One of my favorite books of all time, so let's hope this one comes back higher than I expect. Alright, we got Uncanny, before it was officially Uncanny, 118. Now, nothing special in this book, no key appearances. However, my opinion, very high grade. Little bit of ink rub off here, but other than that, I mean, near perfect book. I think this will be a high grade, hopefully 9 or better, but we'll see what happens. Now this book, obviously, once again, same thing. I would not typically grade this book, not a super valuable book. I'm going to show you why it's valuable. Okay, I've seen double covers on grading before, never really knew what it meant. So, you see, double cover, and you get the grade of the higher grade of the better cover, which is usually the inside cover. So, never seen that before in my life, but I have seen it on graded copies, and now I know what it really is, so I'll be sending that in. Okay, you got Venom Lethal Protectors #1, gold cover. Pretty nice copy, hopefully high grade. I'm guessing 9.4 or better on that one. And you got two Web of Spider-Mans #1, not a super valuable book, but once again, also a cool book. This one I'm guessing is a 9.0 or better. Very, very white, no marks at all, no spline ticks. This one, very great shape as well, but it is slightly discolored compared to this one. You kind of see the difference there. But I'm hoping this is also a higher grade. Alright, West Coast #45, another book that wasn't really worth much until WandaVision came out. This book would be high grade if it wasn't for that stupid rust mark by the staple. Kind of strange that it has a rust mark and no water damage in the book, but it does. So it's probably going to knock the grade down a bit. Hoping it holds at like at least an 8, but we'll see what happens. Alright, X Factor #6, First Apocalypse. A little history of this book. Bought it from somebody on eBay. They shipped it really, really, really poorly in an envelope with no backer board or anything. Got folded in the mail. Long story short, got my money back for not only the book, the shipping, but and also got to keep the book. So, had some really bad fold marks here. Steamed and pressed the heck out of it. And I'm hoping I could at least score an 8.0 out of a book that was literally garbage when I got it in the mail. So we'll see what happens with that one. X Factor 24. First cover appearance of Angel of Death. Couple little blind ticks. Hoping for a 9, but it might only be an 8. But cool book also. And last but not least, the first true appearance of Domino since Copycat and everything else, but X-Force 11. Also think near perfect copy. Hoping for a high grade 9.8, but you know, I'll be happy if it's a 9.4. Nice book there. And that was number 20. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that video. Leave some comments on what you think the grades may be in some of those books that you saw. And check out in probably 6 weeks or so when we get them back. We'll do an unboxing and see what the grades are and try to compare what we thought and what the actual grades are. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.